get to the interesting postscript that developed after the final game of round 7, and that was the demolition job that the Sam Mitchell-coached Hawthorn Football Club did on the West Coast Eagles. Let's hear from Andrew McQualter after the game.
Yeah, first full game back for a while. I thought he had some really nice moments, and then some moments where he looked like he hadn't played back for a while, which is to be expected. But I think he was pretty solid. I know Chol got a couple of clear jumps at the ball, which is hard. You don't want Marbs to be able to get that, but I thought there were some good signs.
Is that looking like a long-term thing for Oscar?
Yeah, potentially. Yep, we're open to it, and we're just going to work our way through it with Oz and our team. But yeah, potentially.
What did you make of them sending Tom Barrass to full forward and starting the last quarter?
I probably shouldn't say it because I don't know what was going on in their team, to be honest. But you know, that's their prerogative, I suppose.
Why the long forwards?
No, I just don't know. I haven't seen Tom Barrass play forward too often in his career.
So the initial comment there from Andrew McQualter was Oscar Allen and talking about the fact that he was moved from forward to back. And then you could hear afterwards he was asked directly about Tom Barrass, of course, former West Coast Eagle, playing for Hawthorn, who at the start of the last quarter was moved forward. And he took a long time to think about that answer.
He did. So on the first one, Oscar Allen, I can't believe the speed and agility that he's lost. So that's a big concern for me. So I don't mind him going back because I don't see how he can win the ball forward in the nick that he's in. I'm not sure what it is, a body or he's unfit.
Is it a weight of mind thing as much as it is a body thing, Lordo, because of the negotiations that he's having about his own future?
Do you think it's having that big an impact?
Yeah. I think clearly, Sam. And you saw the way he approached his own media conference to address the meeting with Sam Mitchell, and even the response there to McQualter was more what he clearly didn't say than what he said. It was his body language, and this comes 2 weeks after he and Sam Mitchell supposedly, you know, in their words, cleared the air on a chance meeting in Adelaide, which was about a week after Sam Mitchell had met with Oscar Allen. So the fact that Oscar Allen's the focus of Tom Barrass going forward, I don't know why McQualter would have an issue with that, though. I mean, Sam Mitchell's entitled to play any player he wants, anywhere, isn't he? Surely.
I love the honesty that he potentially found it disrespectful, that a man who's kicked one career goal in Tom Barrass was thrown forward because maybe that's where the West Coast Eagles are at. But I wouldn't mind. Could you use it if you're Andrew McQualter?
I think they've got bigger issues than to worry about where Tom Barrass and the opposition's key back are playing.
Was it disrespectful at all?
But who cares? It's none of your business. Who cares? If they want to play junior football and play backs as forwards for a quarter, you take it after them and you go after them. But Waterman and Williams were in good form as far as form can go for the Eagles in the forward line, so they had to find a spot for Oscar Allen. And why not where the ball's going to be most of the game?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I mean, as you said, he's got bigger issues, but Sicily normally goes forward, Weddle normally goes forward, and it was Barrass this time around. So he maybe found that they were just taking the mickey out of him, but that's where they're at.
Well, if that is indeed the case, take that a line further, because if they're trying to woo Oscar Allen, if you're saying it's disrespectful to put Tom Barrass forward, he's putting him on Oscar Allen, the player he's wooing to his footy club.
Yeah.
I'm not buying the disrespect angle that was put to McQualter.
You happy with the Hawks?
The Hawks, I don't think they've had a great year or fortnight in particular.
Really?
Yeah, so if you look at this is the next 6 weeks. So they've got a couple of games they should win and they should go to, that'll be 7-2. So they'll be in a wonderful position. But when you look at where they're at, and Mitchell's been fantastic. He's not getting caught up in the wins. He'll say to you, we're just not quite going well. And I loved what Geelong did to them where I think teams go to school on you and it's very hard to go from top 6 to top 4 to top 2. It's a really tough jump and they're cutting off the corridor on them and they're cutting off their uncontested marks, and I think they've been studied a fair bit. So their numbers, their defensive stuff has dropped off, their inside 50s has dropped off, their time. So a few numbers would be concerning Hawthorn where they're not quite there and where they want to be.
How much of that, Lordo, when you see the discrepancy between this year and last year, is due to Sam Day? Oh, sorry, Will Day.
Will Day.
And I know he missed a bit of last year as well, but he got going late.
The midfield numbers are huge. I think their forward line is a bit of an issue. Like Kel Shadir was a revelation last year, so I think Jack Gunston, the reliance on him has been huge. Chol's not quite there, but it's 5-2. You'd take it, but I'd like to be going a bit better, I think.